What does a smarter speakerphone look like? It looks like the S600 from AnkerWork. Joining us from Anker is Senior Public Relations Manager Brett White. Hi, Brett.
Hi, Fred. How are you?
Terrific. Great to see you once again. The S600 from AnkerWork has a lot of innovation built in. Let's dive into some of the features here. At first, it looks like maybe a Bluetooth speaker, and then the top flips up.
Yeah, there's actually, you might actually recognize some of the design work that we've done with the S600 from our Soundcore audio brand that does Bluetooth speakers and earbuds. This isn't actually an exact replica of one of our Bluetooth speakers, but some of the design is kind of that canister shape. Some of the actual ports and the buttons are very similar to some of our Soundcore devices. But then what we kind of did much differently is add this wireless charging port or pad that can actually rotate to give you as much flexibility as you need. It obviously helps declutter your workspace. The biggest, I would say, technology innovation that we've built into this device would be our voice print technology. And what we've actually been able to do is take some really advanced AI technology and be able to train this device to listen to just your voice and block out all other voices, babies crying, dogs barking, doorbells ringing, to where you can pretty much have an open environment like we're sitting in right now, and have all of this different commotion, happening around you. And the S600 will be trained to only key in and listen to your voice and to only send out your voice. So this technology has got a lot of really exciting application to it. There's been some early discussion about maybe integrating this type of technology into something like one of our video smart locks. And so basically you would be able to use voice recognition in order to access, unlock or lock your door, which would be a huge advancement in biometrics and obviously help homeowners have another way to give access to their home, whether it's a visitor, a child, maybe a housekeeper. This voice print technology, I think, is really, really setting a new standard as far as how we're able to use our voices to not only work with productivity devices like a Bluetooth speaker, but again, we may actually be able to actually integrate this into some home security as well.
That's really, really interesting. We want to give people an idea of what it sounds like. Obviously, we're using a studio microphone here, but I'm going to switch over to the S600 here. And you can hear there will be a bit of difference in the sound, I think, but it's very good as far as a conference speaker is concerned. So the technology really does work here.
Yeah, Fred, we've gotten really good feedback so far from our community. This was originally launched as a Kickstarter, crowdfunded campaign project, and we completely sailed through those backer goals. And now that it's available out on the market, we're seeing some really good uptake and some really good feedback from consumers, from audiophiles. I think this really is a good match for both your kind of your first time speakerphone user and then someone who's used other speakerphones in the past and is looking to maybe up their game a little bit.
And to get to the point of what you were saying before with the voice print recognition and it filtering out background sound, there is a little fan running in back of me, and I don't think people are going to be hearing that at all.
I can't hear, any of that. Yeah, that's another great point, that basically any background noise, whether it's really faint, like something like a ceiling fan or, like an oscillating fan to, all the way up to a screaming baby, you will be able to count on the S600 blocking that background noise out.
A conference room. This can also pick up voices from around the table. Tell me about that.
Yes, so we've designed this product to be able to have a multi-directional microphone, in that basically you can be in a multi person setting, and this device can be literally sat just right in the middle of the table, and it should be able to pick up everyone's voice with equal accuracy, with equal distance, with equal sound quality. So really, you're not sacrificing anything as far as having multiple people in the room. Obviously, you would turn off the voice print feature for that type of setting, and that is how it would allow you to have a multi-person conference call setup. But yeah, there's just a lot of really cool versatility, and again, a lot of best in class technology in this device.
On the subject of versatility, tell me about the connections here, because you have multiple ways that you can use this and different devices that this would work with as well.
Sure. So you basically, what I normally use the S600 for, similar to what you're using it for, is you can hardwire it into your laptop. You can connect it over Bluetooth. Obviously, the wireless charging pad creates its kind of self-sustained kind of office mate for you. So you're using it both as your speaker technology and as your charging technology. There's two different ports right here. One is to send data between the laptop and the speaker, and then another one just to your simple charging port that you can use to make sure that this is topped off. I think this really, if someone was looking for a way to have multi-use in their workspace without being cluttered with a bunch of cords, without being cluttered with having to find an adapter to plug into your laptop because maybe you have more devices than you have ports in your laptop, this actually answers that challenge through and through. So it's, again, I've been really impressed with this. It sounds like you're having a great experience with it, so that's exactly what we were hoping for.
And we're back on the studio mic now, but tell us about a little more about the wireless charging
Yes.
that's built into this, and it goes wireless as well. It's got this battery built into it.
Absolutely. So this particular, the S600, is designed with the QI2 wireless charging standard. I always forget how to pronounce that correctly. So
I think they call it Qi, but
the Qi. Okay, I knew I was going to butcher that, so I went out. But yeah, it's designed with Qi 2 charging standard up to a 15 watt maximum, and that normally is able to recharge a phone from 0 to full capacity. I think in about 90 minutes. It may actually be quicker than that, depending on the how advanced and kind of the size of your processor and your battery. But it's able to really, again, be a multi-use device. It's obviously the Qi 2 standard is the latest that exists in wireless charging. So we're fully up to date and really ready to give someone a great wireless charging experience.
and with this being charged up itself, the battery built in, you can really take this anywhere, put it anywhere in a room or take it
Right.
with you.
I've actually taken it into because I work from home, I've taken it into a Starbucks, and it was an area that was kind of off to a corner. So my speaker wasn't really intruding on anyone else. I kept it down at a safe volume, but I did that just as a test to see if it really did was able to block out everyone else that was talking around me, and it was clear as a bell. So yeah, it really does have yeah, that environment of being in an office. I'm right now sitting in my kitchen. You could go into a crowded coffee shop with it. There's really not a whole lot of limitations.
Terrific. Tell us about pricing and availability.
Great question, Fred. Pricing and availability for the S600 speakerphone. It's currently selling for $179.99, and you can find that on AnkerWork.com.
Terrific. Anker, Anker, work.com.
You
Brett
got
White,
it.
thank you for spending time with us.
Thanks, Fred. Have a great day.